Hello everyone, Bubba Ninja 720 here, bringing you the beginning of my Final Fantasy XIV endeavors. Sorry, it's a bit late. As you can see, I've already gotten pretty far with a bunch of characters. But we're going to go ahead and start anew. I'm going to make a character that looks almost like me. But Bubs, here say, this is going to be exit a block scene. Was it blocked? Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep going. A Highlander, really? I have a set of adjustments that I'm going to do. I don't know why I chose Highlander. Oh, probably because of that face, maybe? I don't know. I think it was this hair. Why is it Highlander? No, this isn't Highlander. I'm not supposed to be a Highlander. I'm supposed to be a Midlander. 50. 25. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. What was I gonna do for this? Oh, I think it was this one. Yeah. No. No. Buttons. Bubs. Buttons. I think it's about my hair color. Fine. You can't really get the hazel look, I don't think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Brows. The nose type. Mouth type. We're gonna do it like that. Facial features. We'll leave it like that. We're not gonna do tattoos. And we're not gonna do any of these face paints either. They're kind of goofy. And then the voice was a 1. Alrighty. Oh no, I don't want to save. Alright, so my birthday. So the way I do it is like this. This one starts off with January. It is? Hey buddy, I didn't even notice you were there. I'm glad that it's kind of looking like me. Now, it's probably going to cut out a few times because it looks like, since I'm broadcasting, they're going to have a bunch of cut scenes. I don't know if I hope the actual cinematics don't cut out. I'll be upset if it does. But, yeah, you are sneaky. Alright, so, I don't need this picture anymore, thankfully. So these are the months I'm going to presume. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July. And then I'm just going to pick my day. The 20th. Yep, 7/20. Alright. Who do I want as my deity? We have Halone, Methina, Thaliak, Nemea, Limlian, Oshan, Baragat, Ralgar, Izema, Naldsal, Nafika, Althic, and those are it. I think I am more of a fire person, so I'm going to go with the Zema, which I believe is the Warden. And I'm going to go with the very first character I ever picked. Thank God of Thwax. Nice. I'm going to go with the very first class I picked, which is a Lancer. Gridania is my favorite place to start in. I like the little forest town. I will be picking up the Gladiator at earliest convenience, and I will also be picking up the Conjurer, mainly for the fact that that will be the Paladin tank and the White Mage healer, respectively. But yeah, we're going to go with Lancer. No. Not Behemoth. Why is it putting me in Behemoth? Oh, I can't go to Exodus? Oh, well, Nikes. Well, that kind of bugs things up a bit. Well, since I'm good with the, we'll start a new character then. This means I don't get to do any help on my character, because I was going to throw it in my, my free company. Yeah, North America. But, as I was saying, I won't have any help from my maxed out characters as I showed before. But it was probably blocked because it was the loading screen. And I'm gonna go pick Excalibur because I like Arthurian legend. And what we're gonna do? Yeah, you're right. I was going to name my character after the channel. Yes, this is shameless advertising, but at least I am not going to be spamming the, I'm not going to be spamming the chat channels, so. Yeah, that'd be funny if name's already taken. Nope, it's not taken because it popped in. It would have already said it was taken. Oh no! Okay, so you guys can't see right now. I'm in a queue. I got a 16 queue. It's not that bad. You should have saw it when the X Pack first came out. When this expansion first came out, the queues were in the thousands. So. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. You're just staring at my character in the Aether. It's not, you're not missing much. Oh, it's coming in. Are you getting the video as well as the audio again now? It was bad, but they fixed it, thankfully. I don't think I see a tier higher than like a 30 or 40 now. Hopefully the sounds aren't too loud. Hopefully I'm not drowning out the sounds with my voice. I kind of diddled with it before hopping on. Time for me to float in the live stream.
Here.
You're getting the video as well as the audio, right, buddy?
Here. Feel.
Sweet. So that means the cutscenes will play. Love it. Probably should have grabbed a drink.
Hear, feel, think.
Right. Yeah, right. Alright, that's the duds. Those are the Dragoon duds. I love that. The Dragoon sets have been pretty eccentric, but they're pretty bad in terms of craziness. I don't like how they made the spear kind of lame, though. Yeah, they do kind of model it after Kane. You should see the spear that you get for the first relic weapon. Oh my god. It looks so awesome. Technically, the spear of light is supposed to show off the contours of that relic weapon, but I don't know why they picked a regular lance. Oi! Yeah, here we go. You alright, lad? I don't do voices very well. You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Yeah, I know. I got a weird voice. That's a big bottle of hooch. Boogles are hilarious. Feeling better, Kupo? Ah, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Muggles, and we live in this wood. I kind of figured you were talking about the lance. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you could tell us something. The wood's been restless of late, lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Yeah, right. He drank all the booze. Gridania is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Sounds kind of weird, propositioning me, buddy. Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Vermont's the name, and peddling's my trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yeah, right. I knew it. Going wherever the winds blow. Seeking fortune and glory, now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Oh, I gotta make my first, Ooh, what did I pick? Because depending on what you pick is what you get. For, an item. I think it was to amass a fortune? Fortune, eh? Well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Gridania is renowned for its leatherworkers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring ain't just about killing things, after all. A peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit being dead, and that's a fact. Yep, that is a fact. Oh, no further. What's this then? Yep. Ooh, ah! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the XL. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Oh no! Bloody hells, we shall hold them here. Try to break clear. Was that kind of a rhyme? Yeah, right. Oh no! That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just take care, alright? I'm reading too fast. By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? This is not my first trip to Gridania, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it is. Just so you can get the nice scenic look. It is? Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest luscious forest in all Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal needed encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Sounds like a job for adventurers. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era.
Yeah, that right? I like Gridania.
However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Oh. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm not your son, buddy, and you ain't my buddy, guy. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares. Then it's back to the high road for me. Is it the Megan High Road? Or Meehan? Was it Meehan? Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. And that's that ring that I was telling you about. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider it square. I ain't no square. I'm hip.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want.
Bosom.
And in his heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Now you're just tossing me way different spectrums there, buddy. Talking about bosoms and then purity. Now we're in Gridania. I gotta do some quick things where I gotta get set up with the controller and jazz once this cutscene pops. I kinda like the starting gear for the humans. It looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, the starting gear is racial and gender locked. There are a few things, like I would love the hip boots from the female humans, or the Eorzea. But like I said, it's It's all locked out, so you can't glamour it, which is the way you make yourself look pretty fad. You there, yes you! Uh-oh, I'm already in trouble and I just stepped into the gates. Your face is not known to me, newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinant, a wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from our enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove our friends. Let us see what you are. What do you mean, like in terms of clothing? Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Yeah. Controller. Oh, the instructions move your controller just the position of the camera. Yep. Yeah, ready to proceed? Speak to Bertinant. No, I don't want this. Close that. Actually, I don't know, because I've never really made, I forgot what they're called, but I know they're not called Ronzos. Alright, I gotta make a few, adjustments to my, system, or the character configurations. I need to turn off, activate standard type, auto fly, auto take off, on jump, yes. Enable direct chat, skip playback of previously viewed scenarios, keep the housing cutscenes. Enable, turn your head and cough, yeah, right. I think that was everything. And there was a system configuration. That's the sound, wireless controller, mouse, display settings. Was it in display? I think it might have been in display. Nope. Theme? Nope. Other settings. Alright, we'll just deal with it as I get to it. We're gonna get rid of auto attack. We're gonna do some other changes. Gotta get those buttons where I like them. Alright, there we go. That works. Yeah. Alright. Now we're getting into it. Close. Oh my god, I hate the pop-ups. It could be UI settings located under character configuration. There we go. Thank you. Character. Where's the UI settings? Character configuration. UI. Here we go. Shortcut display type, close when active, restore map when not moving, font map size, reverse stick, display item, yeah, we'll keep the item help. Enable help text toggling, display action help, no. Display pop-up help, no. Display active help windows, display help text when cross-type main command. Oh my god. We're gonna put that one. Recommendations will not show upon login. Play guide, turn off. Yes, there we go. That's what I needed to get rid of. Yes, it's a lot of pop-ups. They added these recently. You used to not have them. My guild count's at 0. No. Alright, let's get started. Coming to Gridania. Another green adventure, I presume. I thought as much. We can't allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mayun within, and she will take you in hand. Yay, Mother Mayun! Mother dearest, I'm coming. You've begun a quest. Use the duty list to help and complete your task. Right, let's sprint. I can't sprint yet? Oh, I can't execute it yet because I'm technically in a instanced queue of the town. I forgot about that. This is the tutorial area. Surprised I could ready my weapon. Yeah, Mother May, yeah. She's an elf. Well, well, what we hear. Yes, I know. Everyone's gonna sell them the same, because I don't do voices very well. A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I presume. Welcome. Mayun's my name, or Mother Mayun, as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. Everyone's gonna sound kind of like sounds like a South Park character. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. You blame me, yeah, of course. Blame me all you want. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, would you agree? Yes, it would be a fine deal. I love living in this forest. To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but not could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. Doesn't look like it. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the Calamity. Everyone looks like they're high, almost. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste, when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is which people called the Calamity. Right? Scarcely a square mile of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. Convenient. I'm well aware how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable. But it's also true. For reasons we could ill explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Gotta love word of mouth. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agreeing on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. Wouldn't that be forgetting? And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. Sounds like someone's not remembering. Thus have the adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. Yip yip. All that's left then is to conclude that business of registration. Here's a quill, scrawl your name right here. Yeah, right? Oh, I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases, eh? I love that little bit. And you're quite sure this isn't an amusing alias. I love that. Very well, from this moment forward, you're a registered adventurer of Gridania, a nation blessed with the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Yeah, right? Look at what just arrived, another goddamn adventurer. Don't you start with that, adventurers are the very sound that Gridania needs. The elder seed seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not, lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I a blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to make a voice, but I'm just mocking this guy. He's an idiot. Yeah, anointment. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, their good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalog of exemplary deeds, in no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. At a glacial pace. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mayan to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Oh yeah, I'd say I'm more of a balm than an ointment. Or a salve. Hey, my first XP in Gil. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. That was quick. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Maya and then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Yay! I leveled. That was a quick level. Close to home. See, unfortunately with this game, in order to actually get progress in the game, you have to do the main scenario. You can't just skip ahead, so I had to literally go through all this. So, this will be the long haul, folks. I've got every last X-Pack. Let's begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you're a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Yay, tasks. Your first task is to visit the Aetherite. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetherite Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetherite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Right? Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Lancers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Pole dancing. Speak with Jillian and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. There is, however, more to the market than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parson Montret and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Eel pie. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach's full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks. May Nafrika guide your path. One more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Yeah, right. I think that is what they're alluding to. I think they're just called the Smith, though. While I'm running around grabbing aetherites and stuff, I'm going to need to check my mailbox. So as you can see in the upper right, I've got 20 pieces of mail sitting in my mailbox waiting for me. That's all my goodies from the X-Packs. Rando walking around. Alright, so now all the people are here because I'm not in the instance anymore. But another thing I need to do is I need to change this. How do I change... trying to figure out how I change the time. So many buttons. Nope. Nope. I forgot. I'll figure it out sometime. There's big crystal here. I was an Aetherite. Where you teleport to. Yay, I've attuned. Cutscene. Greetings, adventurer. I see you're faithfully following Mother Mayan's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetherite. Yes, the big crystal right there. Pretty. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. Right? And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. No, I don't need it. Hey, I've already learned Return. You tuned with the Aetherite. You're now able to use the Return spell. For your information, that's Return right there. Or that's teleport, I mean. Return's there. I can't teleport yet because I don't have another Aetherite to teleport to yet. Alright, so here's the map. There's a quest here? I skipped it. I'm gonna need to pick these quests up because in order to craft and stuff, you need crystals, and that's where you get your crystals from before you can get the gathering stuff. A good adventure is hard to find. Newly come to Gridania, are you in search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Shenstalo of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil over the Archers Guild. Creatures of the Twelves would have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and has befallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid will be well received. Yay. Oh yeah, you get basically victory fanfare whenever you complete a quest and pick them up. This guy, you can't pick the quest up. That's for a gunbreaker later on. I'll be picking those up eventually. I'm probably going to be sticking with a set select of classes though, because you have to level each class separately on your character. So, stuff like, crafters and gatherers, I'll probably do that stuff on my own. I should probably just go pick these up. Alrighty. Night, buddy. For friendship. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Annalie laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. Yeah, this is where they teach you emotes. Bow. Yes, I will have fun. Nighty. Sleep well, buddy. Hi. Mummy told me to wait here until she gets back. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I gotta speak with Niccolo. That seemed to work, but she still seems sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. They got so many emotes. Looks like I was about to punch her, kinda. You're odd. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet if you surprise her just by start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Yeah, I get to play the fool, pretty much. Do they have the dance emo here? Oh, there it is. You're a really good dancer, mister. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Thank you, you're pretty good at this. Annalie lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since. I wanted to, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. kid's got a lot of coin. That was over 100 gil right there. Alright. That is a very weird running stance with a spear. Alright, I'm gonna run over to the Archers Guild now to go. There's an Aetherite shard over there, and there's a mission for me to go. Did I get the ring I wanted? Yes. Alright, cool. It's the crafting ring. Oh, I went the wrong way. No! Like your name there, John Eldritch. Kinda cool. Grundle Misfire. That's kinda funny. And Archers Guild. Bard's pretty fun, which is what the Archer becomes. Or, yeah, it becomes after Archer, I should say. You now have access to the Aethernet. Quick travel through the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aethernet shards. Chancellor, Bernadette sent you to me. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you were right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? Ordinarily, the forest fungoirs that inhabit the Central Shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered Parson 12's wood impassable, and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungoir population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting fungoirs. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. Right. See how many levels I can get, and how far I can get in a 2-hour time frame, which is how far I plan on streaming for. Been a while since I've done the live streaming. I miss it. We will be getting back into 7 Days to Die at some point. It's just right now we're all busy, and I've got an injury that I'm trying to get taken care of. Oh, that was weird. I don't remember coming from this way. I hardly ever use those connectors. I just use the Aethernet. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Persmontret, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might consider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Myeen's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smell that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Right. This guy's a freaking sucker for pie. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well. I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, and you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you speak, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Ildan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step to any purchase is to select stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more I could teach you with mere words. Go, peruse the stalls, and see for yourself what wares they offer. There's no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Nope, sorry, I'm all out of pie. But he does have a mission for me. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I should delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Singuled of the Lancers Guild. There is much more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Singuled, and she may even see fit to reward you. Cool. So many peeps. Kinda wish I had been able to get onto my server, but oh well. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of person mantra. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Oh yeah, the other two were south. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsimantrit, you say. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes. Feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parsimantrit that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Jeez. Jumping at this guy's name. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, one of Parsimantrit's? Well, you said you wanted the bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Alright, we're gonna head this way. That's an interesting name. Leather Workers Guild in Shaded Valley. I really need to get to the Mikado's Plaza. I'll get to you in a second, buddy. I need to get over here and talk with the delivery Moogle. Greetings, tall one. I'm a delivery Moogle, Kupo. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed. If I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak dreaming about some beautiful mooglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom, Kupo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all of that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. For moons, the poor wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other, beyond screaming at the top of their lungs. Which no one really approved of, Kupo. That is until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering message. At first we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. And once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. And I personally promised to try and not read any along the way, Kupo. Look what we have here, 20 new letters have arrived for you, Kupo. Your mailbox is a complete and utter mess. There wasn't any room left, so I had to send back a letter, Kupo. Oop. Log station letters. To receive any new deliveries, you must first claim your items and then discard existing letters. Okay, cool. So basically, these are all stuff that I've gotten from the various X-Packs. I usually try to get the limited edition for each one. I've never had the capacity reach, though. That's interesting. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed are a pair of Aetherite earrings and a baby gremlin minion. Feed after midnight at your own risk. Love the reference. Alright, am I going to be able to delete? Yes. Encloses a set of Leonhardt attire. Brooding angst optional. Enclosed are a chicken knife, a cylinder mount, and a wind-up Bart's minion. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah. Enclosed are 5 gold chocobo feathers and a copy of ballroom etiquette in proper greetings. Enclosed are 5 gold chocobo feathers. Five gold chocobo feathers. You're gonna see quite a bit of gold chocobo feathers. Enclosed is a 4-piece set of Tantalus attire. Be your own canary. Catching the references yet, folks? Enclosed is a 5-piece set of Wild Rose attire. Warning, a rose by any other name would not smell as sweet. Enclosed is a Baron helm, a Griffin flying mount, a wind-up Cane Highwind minion, and a phial of Fantasia. May they take you back to a time when 4 was 2 and 2 was 4. I love that. They even make fun of their own setup. Encloses a friendship circlet, 10 silver chocobo feathers, 1 copy of ballroom etiquette and proper greetings, and 99 Aetherite tickets. May they help bump you onto the path to greatness. Encloses a drop chocobo mount. May he carry you and your friends to unseen adventure. Encloses a friendship circlet and an Aetherite pendulum. May they help you speed you on the path to greatness. Encloses a 4-piece set of Advent attire. May it never mind. Encloses a wind-up Moogle minion. May it ever be by your side through thick and thin. Encloses a fat chocobo whistle for summoning a fat chocobo mount. Comes complete with a bunch of crisp young gisselgreens on a stick to help urge your voracious avian friend along. Unfortunately, I won't be able to mount up on these right away, because you need to learn how to mount first. Encloses a coral bell for summoning a coral mount. May he bear you to faraway lands. Encloses a set of behemoth barding for your chocobo. May it strike fear into your enemies. Encloses a baby behemoth minion. May it follow you to the ends of the realm. Encloses a helm of light. May it guide you to greatness. Alright, I should have more letters. No new letters for you today, Kupo. Wait, what? It said I had maxed out, though. I guess it's when I log in next. Alright, we're gonna change up a little bit. Alright, what am I gonna use for a helmet? 20% XP bonus. Oh, that's why that one's less. I got 2 friendship circlets, that's weird. No, we're gonna equip this, but we're gonna remove it. I don't like it. And then, what? None of these are better than my initial attire? I thought they were better. I guess they changed it. Well, I know that's better, definitely. Oh, I know what I'm missing. There's another set of earrings I was supposed to get. Uh-oh. I am Millicent, hear me roar. You there, adventurer, can you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier Fanil. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely, she has a bit of a temper. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Mikedo's famed amphitheater, have you? I am Mustaine, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridania culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place, the sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation, so much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation, in the form of vegetables, a lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. It's not as if I don't have enough to do already. And sure, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Yeah, I forgot, by the way. I gotta learn all these. I'm gonna put this there. I'm very particular about where I put stuff. These Aetherite tickets are freaking gold, though. I love them. Pantasia, so I could change later on if I wanted to. Fist bump. Oop. Learn the fist bump emote, which I already have. So... Actually, it kind of bugs me, so we're going to discard one of these too. Since I can't do anything else with it. You can't desynth it and you can't sell it. A lot of mounts and a lot of pets. I hope I can get that other set of earrings for when I log in. I'll be kind of upset if that's not the case, because those are really good earrings. Oh, I'm already gaining rested status. I love it. So yeah, of course, the very beginning and quite a bit throughout the game, you're going to end up running into stuff where it's just this tedious gathering, but it's still fun stuff. I'll beat in the combat eventually. Well done, friend. Mikedo herself would sing your praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carline Canopy could make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. Yeah, these guys talk about elementals a lot. Oh, there's another Aetherite shard here. This is for the amphitheater. Alright, instead of going to the left, I'm going to head up this way and around. Defender of Eorzea, Fox. Over here is where you can buy some stuff with your achievement points. And that's what that little chalice over there on the mini-map's for. Over there's like some dead-end area. And over here is the Lancers Guild. Oh, yeah. Kinda want to do this. I'm gonna pull out Cane. Oops. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Persimontrate. So I gotta go ahead and get this stuff over. So soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Persimontrate is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Cool, thank you. How many shards do I have? Oh, wow. Nice. Boiselon. Quarrels with squirrels, there we go. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer, the very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve in the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the gods' quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Blind adventurer who cannot dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. But perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you've disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Alright, now it's time to talk with the Lancers Guild. Welcome to the Lancers Guild. I see you brought your own spear. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further own their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the Twelveswood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spear masters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually gaining rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique would be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal, nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without, as well as within Gridania's borders, persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive but also continue to evolve. Pardon me, I had to yawn. I woke up not so long ago. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. Pardon the yawn, it was not because of the brief history of the Lancers Guild. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you will done list, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Yes. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Yes. Excellent! I shall let Guildmaster Ewain know to expect you. All who seek admittance into our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge you if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. Yay. Ciabatta Toast, oh, I saw that. Some names are funny in this game. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you have doubtless brandished the spear before this day, and perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain. Such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply, in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy's line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you resolved to wield the lance? Have you the resolve to wield the lance? Yes, I do. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. But I neglected to introduce myself. Pardon me, holy crap. I'm Ewan, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task, a trial to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. One way to learn how to use a spear. Use it recklessly. Just go crazy. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungors that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Sound familiar? Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Wow, I've already almost got 500 gil. Not too shabs. Alright, I need to go over here. Why do I need to go over there? Alright, so we'll play around with the Aether then. I don't feel like running over there. Oh, Millicent. Oh yeah, because that one Lancer needed to be talked to. What's all this about? Demisant says he needs his break? The nerve of that sniveling little shite, crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since the business with the Ixal the other day? I sent in a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleeding, no less. That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of guild-grabbing adventurers into our Holywood. Useless bloody fool. Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you I should be giving a piece of me mind to. You seem a decent enough sort considering. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate, damn fool that he is. Go on then, and stay out of trouble. Thanks for the XP. Notice how she didn't give any money. Some of the missions won't give you cash out. They'll just give you, let's give you XP. Alright, time to sprinty. Yeah, those, that earring there only gives it for level 70, as you saw. The earrings that I want go to 80. Sensibility. You there, you are an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Brya. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement of becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Oh, crap baskets. I forgot. The botanist area. There you go, this way. I'm still tired. I'm not paying attention. How do you change the... I don't know. Maybe it's in... target. Automatic face target when using an action. Disable targeting of pets and minions when in battle. probably check some of these out too. I don't want to highlight. Display headgear, manually adjust visor, select gear only. Display main and offhand gear when sheathed. Auto sheath weapons when not in battle. Idle animation delay. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't have a mouse. Covered in roses. Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I've startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknownst to myself, I've been scattering Eorzea rose hips all along the road. Oh, good sir, if you had helped me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Loam Brewery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. Yep. I'm doing this for the XP, and I'm also doing this for the shards. And the coin. Because I'm going to need the coin in a little bit. There's a pesky little quest that pops up that'll, that gates you. You need to have a set amount of gear. And if you don't have it either purchased, crafted, or made for you some type of way, or, you know, found by a mission, you don't get to continue the story. Once bitten, twice shy. Gods damn it, another adventure? You're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania did to deserve such a plague, I don't know. Spit. Suppose times are changing. They keep telling me I should, and perhaps you might be. Oh gods help me, just take this Eorzea rose to Waldo of Stillglade Fane, will you? Jesus. Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. Stillglade Fane. I have a hard time saying that sometimes. Alright, good. Roll. I'll have any roll. I get that at level 8? That's not good. Put the limit break down there. Yeah, that works. Alright, I got a sprinty. Oh, I should have done that because there's a quest tournament right here. Crap. I like the new sprint better than the old sprint because there used to be an energy bar for your physical attacks, so when you sprinted, you drained the entire bar, so you couldn't use your skills for a little bit. Good sir, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot. I mean, it is kind of realistic that you can't really sprint and do stuff because you get tired eventually, but come on, you're the warrior of light. You're not supposed to get tired. Blessings be upon you. I fear this path will be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Eorzea roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it is my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed and every seed in its place, you might say. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. Yes. Oh, actually, wow, sprint 60-second timer now? I never noticed a change on that. Me Reiki! You'd be surprised when you play something for so long or do something for so long, how used you get the stuff. Yep. I've hit all the that. You've attuned yourself to all the Aetherite shards of Gridania. The Blue Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aetherite destinations. Yay! I couldn't control my character for a second there. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Yet I must confess the elementals did not whisper of your coming. We did indeed request an Azema rose from Aetherite, but that you should bring it to us in his stead means that something wonderful has happened. Aetherite, there we go, has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and we were once so highly coveted by Eldon collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. If it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudices. So has the elder Seedseer taught us, and so do we live. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to entrust this Azema rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly, it was by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Thank you. Almost got 1,000 gil. Almost made my first 1,000. Yay. I feel so cut off. Biddy. Yes, I am Briah, but I am also... Oh, you say Lady Mullane herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only ever very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. And I'd be exceedingly grateful if you could take this Azema rose oil and refill the sensors. There are 2 that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. I'll run around all I want. Essential oil. Might you perchance be comfortable around Vilekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If it is not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the Bannock. 6 of the Vilekin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. Cool. There's the other sensor, okay. This is one of the guilds I'll be coming back to, especially. Well, I mean, I'll do it on live, picking them up because the storylines are kind of fun, but leveling these classes will probably happen as a separate event. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Mullane has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. I'll pick up Ether this time. I have to report to Mother Mayun at the Carline Canopies, so I'm going to do the Gridania and Aetherite Plaza. I don't plan on running everywhere. Alright. Oh, there is another mission to pick up. Crap. I skipped it. Preserving the past. Ah, an adventurer, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artor, to inspect Mikado's amphitheater. Crap. Regrettably, the young hero has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Lolik at the Acorn Orchard behind the atrium. He should have Artor's tools. And I just noticed someone's advertising for their, I guess their house. So, if they could do that without getting in trouble, I should be able to put my name as my character's name, or my channel name as my character's name, for advertisement purposes. Me just running around and playing the game, basically. It's also a shameless play to me to be able to just play this game when I want to instead of doing other stuff. So don't accuse me of being cheap. Adele sent you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. W's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day, and he forgets his tools. Daft Sod needs to kick up the. I gotta head back to Mikado's amphitheater. Because that was a goof, and I completely forgot that mission was there. Oop, someone got a new pet. And another new pet. Pew! What? I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium, and I have repairs to. Where did I put my... Oh, gods. I take it you're from the guild too, then. What's that? Adele sent you with my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go and, This is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater's even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guilds that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be, the gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Yay, storyteller. Yeah, the dark matter, you use that for repairing your gear. But unfortunately, I can't repair gear right now because of the fact that I don't have any crafters classes learned. You can't do that until you hit level 10 in the story. Oh, it feels so good to listen to the music again. I usually play the game on mute because I'm listening to YouTube and doing all this other stuff. It feels nostalgic to get back into the sound of things. Hey, it's been a while. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. Pray Gridania can rely on your aid in the struggles to come. Yay, level up. Ooh, I got Vorpal Thrust. Yay, the second part of my first combo. To the Bannock. Adventurer, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything that you can do to help. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The Twellswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. It's not that bad. Ooh, more quests cropped. A lot more quests cropped up, actually. Duration of labor. I'm actually going to pick up some of these items. Instead of the, whoa. That's a lot of gil, though. No. I need the gear. Hey boy, you seem unoccupied. You know the Bannock I trust. Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me? It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I'd do with a smile and a spring in my step if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my taste has matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. But it's a perfect little task for someone fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Cool. Hard nut to crack. Bunch crunching. What the? This isn't a... I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from the Tree Speak stables, I suspect. Jesus, that was a lot. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking around for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to the Tree Speak stables to my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barnabontant. Jeez, the names. I forgot about the names. At the Yellow Serpent Gate, listen well to his instructions for you're liable to get lost. Okay. There's another mission over here by the Archers Guild. I heard a moogle. Oh, I said 8 was when I get that crap. I'm halfway there. Course correspondence. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I am sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive, and the next time you find yourself in the markets, please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. I read that wrong because I thought it was read differently, but oh well. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Leatherworkers Guild. That's closest to the markets, other than the Lancers Guild. There. Are there any other missions to pick up? I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, so I'll pop over to here. The Whistling Miller. Which would be Miketo's Amphitheater. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? No, not yet. What's this? A missive from the boss, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see it now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins as theirs is not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. Get over there. Speed. I'm gonna burn it through this rested fast. On an errand for the glutton of a Lalafell, aye, past this gate into the west you'll find Treespeak Stables. Memory serves, that iron snaffle of yours looks like the kind they use in chocobo bridles. Bodwine would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after the chocobos there, you see. Could well be that he has need of that snaffle. Is snaffle actually a real word, or is it just an item that they came up with? Yay, got an achievement. You won't see any trophies pop up because I've already platinumed this game. Oh, I was about to mount up. I'm going to kind of skip out on these guys right fast. We'll do them in another area. There are missions to pick up, though. Wow, level 9. I'd get kind of tooled, I think, at that point. Polymont. A clear sign. You come to lend a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to do a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I'll need you to head west along the road and scrub down 2 of the Melm stones. I swear by Nafka, those signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Speak with Kudwana at Treespeak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the Melm stones are clean, for the next 3 bells at least. There's another mission here? Oh, it's at Treespeak, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it anyway, so there's other stuff to do over here. Ah, the music. Where's that damn thing gone this time? Oh, I ain't looking for a chocobo, though one of the birds is becoming a proper bloody handful. No, it's the snaffle for a bridle that I'm after. Bugger's gone and vanished, see? Our snaffles are made special, see, to fit each chocobo's beak leg. So replacing even a tiny snaffle like the one in your... Bugger me, is that... Aye, it's the self-same one that we lost, but why is it so sticky? And are these teeth marks? Stranger, I don't know what foul beast gob you found this in, or what providence delivered you, the hero that slew it, to me here today, but you have me deepest thanks. With this here snaffle, I can finally get back to training that yellow-feathered menace of mine. Take this with my thanks. Yeah, I need this. Can I wear it now? No, I need to be at the next level. Jumping at shadows. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you cull some mitlings for us? We train a lot of chocobos here, see, and the young'uns go wild when they get the sniff to a mitling. Some even throw their bloomin' riders. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo when she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow. We've been getting nowhere with the birds lately. If you could rid us of a few mitlings, we'd be in your debt. Have you seen mitlings? These things are fucking huge. The nose knows. If you want for work, I have need of an adventurer willing to dirty his hands. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would not dare venture deep into the 12's wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleague Jillian will furnish you with the item in question and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhat behind the stables, but supervising the field hands. Oh, somewhere. Somewhat. Well, I'll be. Vion actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Grab one of them burlap sacks over yonder atop the crate, aye. Tain't the most convenient location to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shite? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch whiff, that's for sure. Deliver it to Null and All down at Blessed Bud. That's west of here, in case you're wondering. Seems our conjurer friend takes his gardening pretty bloomin' seriously. Yes, I'm grabbing a sack of shit to go take over to a conjurer. Boink. No. That odor. that what I think it is? Yep. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Bion upon your return to Tree Speak Stables, and a word of advice. Wash your hands quickly, lest the cloying stench of feces linger. Alright, let's get our first taste of combat, shall we? Waka! That was quick. I'm already out arrested. Wow, these guys go down pretty quick. Yay, I can accept the next quest. And I can wear this now. Was there anything else new that I got? No. No. Alright, so I don't need to kill these guys anymore. That should be all those. Yay. Oh, I'm not going that way. That's a bad place to go. That's instant death. I'll head back that way in a bit. There, I don't have any missions to head up north yet, so we're gonna head back and turn these in. That should get me to the next bits of levels. Did I not get the pants yet? Nope. Darn. What's that? You've been cleaning Mom's stones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that need doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. It's not just that they're an eyesore, by the way. In that state, the creatures around here won't lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume their preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. These paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew would keep the beasts away. Oh, new mission. Death to the bean thieves. Did you hear about Damata of Hearstmill? Apparently, Apo has crept into her stores and made off with their Muntoy beans. Ordinarily, Apo wouldn't go near them, what with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see Damata so is dispirited. When you track down those thieving Apo-Apos and recover the Muntoy beans, I'm told 6 bags are taken all told. The Mata is well respected by all the women of Hearstmill, so it would do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hearstmill lies to the north of here. You're like to run into Apo-Apos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Alright, now we gotta go up that way. Welcome back, friend. I gather that the smell of the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you of the sack's contents? I cannot apologize enough. That would certainly explain why you agreed to help when countless others turned their noses up at the idea, so to speak. Well, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles along with my thanks. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get the pants from this person. Thank you for your help. You can finally get back to training the young birds. Chocobos are skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a deal of patience. It don't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Any road, we're grateful for your help. Here's a small token of our gratitude. Oh wait, never mind. Life Surge. We're gonna put that over here for now, but we'll move it later. What was the one that gave me? That gives me the gloves. That gives me the boots. Oh, yeah, I have to go down that way. The valued Vilekin. We haven't forgotten how you helped us out with the Mightlings. Speaking of which, if you've got a bit of time to spare, could I trouble you to gather some aphids? You can find them living in the tangled undergrowth near Blessed Bud, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the wee Vilekin, you see. When you've gathered the aphids, deliver them to Captain Gothret over at Etat's Spire, and tell him Tree Speak Stable sends its regards. Cool. Now I'm gonna go gather bugs. For food stable. Kinda look like I'm wearing a mini skirt, but it's worth it. I sense a hostile presence. Whoa, it's a level 7? Oh, I'm level 6, that's not too shabby. Get them aphids. Schwink. If I remember correctly, Life Surge makes the next attack heal me. I might have screwed myself. I think I removed the one too many things. I'll have to check it later. I want to go turn this in. What's that? You have something for me? Ah, aphids from Bodwine. This is indeed a blessing. What use have we of aphids, you ask? Why, they're oil, of course. They're as not better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I'll have to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. No quarter given. Ah, adventurer, just the fellow. Your efforts on behalf of Tree Speak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, mayhap you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to reports, Ixali scouts have been sighted by the river due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Tree Speak Stables and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. If several of their scouting parties were to summarily be dispatched, it would give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of their plan. Slay 2 Ixali Dull Talons, 2 Exili Lost Wings, and 2 Exili Slowbeaks. Show them the price that they must pay for setting foot in our territory. Yay, I'm joining in on the mayhem. Should be able to take these guys down. Alright, good. Cracking them down. Use his life surge. Wow. Oh, it did not heal me much. I'm going to let my HP heal back up. Caligo mint. Interesting. These are all crafting materials. I missed. Oh, I got a chain bonus. Cool. That's why I'm not killing them as fast. I'm missing. Okay. Well, I am fighting stuff higher level than me. Smack in the back. Whoop. There's our first area of effect. Thanks for the level up. Come on, bring it. And these are our first aggressive enemies. These are the ones that'll aggro on sight. So if you don't know what aggro means, this means aggression. See, I could face pull these guys instead of actually actively having to attack them. Is that the last one of those guys? Oh, I almost face pulled those. Yoink. Alright. Go back to Etat Spire. Oh, almost 2,000 gil already. Cool. It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your service to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have time to plot our next move. We can muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmen, or consolidate our defenses before they return. I must needs consult with the commander. Alright, time to go up to this town. Only 1%. Kinda hoping that my, oh well, no, never mind. I can't do it yet anyways. Can't extract materia yet from my, equipment. Yep. Can't even repair it. I'm gonna go ahead and just not do this fate. No! Get off me! Okay, good. They're attacking someone else. Hematophagic harassment. I think that's what it said. Ain't seen your face around here before. My sworn duty to keep the peace of her smell and protect her from them would do her people harm. If you mean to stay for a spell, you'll have to prove you can be trusted. Ours ain't a large community, and we've hardly any fighting folks. There's always need for battle-savvy types. What with all the beasties lurking hereabouts? As it happens, we've been suffering from an outbreak of midges of late. The buggers are driving our patrols to distraction. Now, if you were to exterminate, say, half a dozen swarms, we'd know you for a friend. There. Yeah, there's events going on right now. They're called fates, and they're usually used to get extra XP and stuff, which I won't need to worry about. I'm already level 7, so I'm ahead by big much. A Glim Harvest. You have the look of an adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, I need you to head into the forest and pick a Glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what a Glimshroom is, do you? Glimshroom is the common name for a variety of fungus with a unique white phosphorescence. What did you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There is a colony on the rock face in the southwest Peace Garden. But do not simply pick the first one you come across. The brightest glowing mushroom you can find, if you please. Well, yes, I would love to be able to harvest Glimshrooms for myself, but there is the small matter of XIV scouts. Not terribly friendly, those chaps. Off you go, then. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young man? You have something for me. My missing bags of Montoy beans. But how? You didn't track down those wretched Apu-Apus, did you? I had all but given up hope before you arrived, but with these beans I can make enough Montoy tonic for everyone in Hurstmill. As long as I have enough Macrochu leaflets to flavor it, there should be no plates. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Montoy tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said, and do you know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp, without making so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day, nay, the very hour. Either that or my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. Drink your beans, dear. Oh dear, if I'm to make this much Montoy tonic, I'll need far more Macrochu leaflets. Young man, would you be so kind as to fetch me 4 leaflets from the Macrochus outside the hamlet? I'm whipping up a fresh batch of Montoy tonic, you see, and it's a lovely drink, absolutely bursting with nutrients and goodness. I'll have you know I always drink at least 1 cup a day. Alas, few people share my passion for healthy living. Truth be told, most won't touch the stuff, not unless you add Macrochu leaflets. Anyway, apparently the taste and the smell are too distracting for some such nonsense. Oh, but listen to me prattling on like an Ishgardian priest. I shall stop talking and start staring. Well, don't just stand there, dear. Run along and fetch me those leaves. This batch will be ready soon, and it'd be such a shame if no one could drink it but me. Oop, gotta go this way. She's giving me a helmet. Oh, the fake got failed. Alright. Oop, something attacked me. 10, 3, 1. And 5. So the hard leather pot helm is better, in my opinion. What combated me? I don't know. Ah, my first dot. Okay, so I don't need those anymore. Over here is where the whatchamacallit's at. I could have fought higher level Macrochus, oh well. I'll make it up by fighting higher level midswarms. That's a big ass shroom. Yes, I'm fighting a swarm of bugs. Oh, I should probably check to see if I can find the cues. Yay! Collecting XPs. No more high-level bitch swarms. Oh, no, they're coming back. Haha. I just need to kill 2 more. You're my last mid-swarm. Die! Quite a bit of quest there. Yay. Alright. You've done us a kindness and proved yourself capable besides. Take this with Hersmill's thanks. Oh, before you go, I've thought of something else you could do for us. Oh, our boots. Ooh, yay, second wind. Would you mind going to the hedge tree and seeing that all's well? Since ancient times, the tree has guarded these woods with her holy presence. Lately, though, we've been hearing reports of Ixil pecking around in her vicinity. No more than the scouts, I'd wager, but if you were to lay their filthy hands on the hedge tree, well, it don't bear thinking about, so I'd be much obliged if you'd head southeast to the hedge tree and see that no harm has come to her. Oh, and if you chance to encounter any Ixil, send them packing. Be warned, though, the birdmen ain't like to take their leave without a fight. Make sure you go well prepared and keep your eyes peeled, alright? Oakley dokley. Wait, actually. That's beastskin blood. That's more, crafting supplies. Were you able to find the glim shrooms? Ah, would you look at that glow? Perfect. This will help me mix a potent remedy for the creeping death. To forestall the obvious question, the creeping death is a deadly plague that once ravaged the huron population of Gridania. Though it can now be cured through simple conjuring, it doesn't hurt to have a ready supply of the medicine. After all, out here in Hersmill, we cannot always rely on a conjurer to be on hand whenever a youngling coughs. Thank the matron for wandering adventurers, though. Thank you. Broke the 2,000 mark. Hell yeah. Ah, you're back. Did you manage to find the McCrocher leaflets I asked for? Yep. Let's see. Yes, that's 4 all right. Such a lovely scent. Now you gathered only the 4 I asked for, not 1 more, yes? Oh, I know I shouldn't have to ask, but these days more and more people forget to take only what they need. If we're to live in harmony with the wood, we must respect life and remember what it means to take it. Never be wasteful. Know the value of life and know the value of our time here in this world. That's why I always live my life to the fullest, wasting nary a moment, nary a word. Nay, not so much as a single one. Remember, if you mean to remain within the Twelveswood, you must be ever mindful to show your respect and gratitude to the forest and to the elementals. You know, you remind me of my son. He's a good boy, but sometimes forgets what it means to be Gridanian. Why, just the other day I caught him and his friends throwing Muntoy beans at each other. Needless to say, I was terribly cross. Who couldn't be? And all set to give them a memorable scolding when I noticed they were playing in teams and that my son was leading the winners. Oh, I know I shouldn't have been proud, but when I saw the way he marshaled his troops, by which I mean his friends, it was so clear to me that he was a born leader. Where was I? Oh, yes, you see, later that day I was cooking dinner, and he, quite without prompting, offered to wash the vegetables. He's such a good boy, you know. Oh, Jesus. There's a bronze piece. I'll take the helmet. Even though I don't need it, but I'm going to need it later. Alright, we're going to use the return spell, because it's about time to call it. And I need to get rested. I'm sorry, Eorzea Knightsbane, I can't res you. I don't have the ability yet. I don't even have the class. quicker just to return. Alright, let's see, what do we do? We got the almost halfway through level 8. And I got 1 piece of gear. 2 pieces of gear, technically. Ooh, excuse me. Oof. Alrighty, thank y'all for watching. This has been part 1 of my live stream playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Keep with the content of my channel. Comment down below tell me what you think about the game and the gameplay. Oh jeez. Someone's performing. Let's try not to spoil the story though, because some people are still playing through the game. And also the fact that I haven't finished the after story yet, which I will eventually get to. Anyways, catch you then. Later.